morning, guys. It's 3:46.
Morning.
We are in the car. We're not going necessarily for a sunrise hike, but the trailheads at the 14ers get crazy packed. So we're heading out to do the DECALIBRON route today. It's 4 14ers in one day. It's gonna be Mount Democrat, Mount Lincoln, Mount Bross, and Mount Cameron, all near Fairplay. So we woke up at 3, made some coffee courtesy of Bree, and we're heading out. The enchantments like 2 weeks ago and got really bad blisters from it, both of us. Bree has a crazy one on the bottom of her foot, and I have like 2 holes in my heels, and I did Gray's Peak 2 days ago, making it just worse. So I've got my first aid kit and I'm about to bandage this shit out of my heels because it's gonna hurt pretty much no matter what, so I want to minimize that. So it was a 2-hour drive from Denver to here. The last like 6 miles were off-road, but any car could make it. Van had no problem, just got to go slow. Bree's back here because she is freezing and hates the cold more than anyone I know. But yeah, we're about to head off, I think, today for this route. It's 4 14ers, about 7 miles, and I think 3,200 feet of elevation, so it should be a pretty solid day. Who made it out of bed? Alright, so we're started. It's about 7:30. That is Democrat. I think that's Lincoln or Cameron, and then the other one's behind it, and that's Bross.
Like 20 minutes in, Kevin dropped his phone. There's a nice crack.
It's a screen protector, and it's one of those stupid expensive Verizon ones, so I think it's just that. I'm gonna just fix it for like 20 bucks.
So Kevin's been having some knee problems, so he's over here doing some knee stretches that his brother Dave recommended. Kevin's too strong for injuries though.
It's the last week of summer. Snow's coming soon. I want to get some 14ers in.
So Kevin has some, as you guys know, gnarly blisters on the backs of his feet, and I know they hurt, but he's really champ right now. He doesn't say anything about it. How are your heels?
Horrible. Every step is just like...
He's such a badass. He's pushing through without any complaints. So right here is the summit.
Something you got to get used to on 14ers, False Summit. A little bit further. Made it on peak number 1 of the day. How cold are you?
Oh my god, my hat looks crazy.
We're on Mount Democrat right now, just having a snack.
Snacks.
So we just enjoyed some bars on top of Mount Democrat, and I think most of the elevation is done for the day. This saddle up to Cameron's gonna suck. Other than that, it's kind of just like going across ridge lines and then a lot of descent. So we're going back down. Just came all the way down Democrat. Breathe right now as if you want to go back or continue and get 3 more 14ers.
You guys, Kevin cannot walk. He can't walk right now.
I'm fine.
He's like, I'm doing that.
The trail's super rugged, just massive boulders, scree. Once we get up here, I think most of the elevation's done, which will be nice. Ooh, between my knees, or my knee and my heels. This is brutal. So we made it to number 2, Mount Cameron, and we came from, that is Democrat. We're going to the steep little peak. Lincoln and Ross is over there, but in every direction there's mountains. It's amazing.
Really cautious when it comes to snow, so there's like this snow patch that's pretty steep going down, so we're putting on our micro spikes.
The snow is in really good condition. It's nice, soft, crunchy. You can get a good foothold on it, like no matter what. But just this little steep part, there's a huge drop off of rocks, and I was gonna do it, but then just kind of the accident comes in my head on spots like this, so I'd just rather be safe than sorry. But up until this point, we haven't needed spikes, so it's just on this Lincoln, like kind of pretty big drop off of a ridge. So we are currently headed down Lincoln, and this lump right here is Cameron. That's Democrat right there, the snow-capped one. We're gonna go down and cut the trail all the way across this ridge, pretty flat, up to Bross, and then down to the cars, which are on the other side of that. So one quick thing to note is that this hike is actually taking us much longer than expected. I mean, we haven't been rushing, we haven't been going slow, but just a note in case you're coming and doing this. But taking the spikes off and jacket off, it's getting pretty hot, very sunny, but heading to Bross. So Mount Bross is actually on private property. The route, the DECALIBRON, you're allowed to go on Bross though, it's just with other routes you're not allowed. So just a reminder, stay on the trail. For reference, that's Democrat. We did this little switchback route up, came back down to the saddle, took this ridge all the way up to Mount Cameron, and then followed that down to the Lincoln Ridge to the summit, back and on that snow line to where Bree is. And now, where those little dots are up there is Mount Bross. Almost 4 out of 4. We're both so dead, so probably gonna head down really quick. Distance and elevation this hike like isn't the craziest, but the entire hike is like over 13,000 feet, so I think that's like what makes it pretty hard. Democrat, Cameron, Lincoln, Bross. We just did the DECALIBRON. Bree isn't that stoked. So online there's a lot of mixed reviews of whether you should go up Bross first or up Democrat first. We did Democrat because once you get to a certain point it's just all level or downhill, which is really nice. This does suck coming down Bross. It's loose and it's steep, but we just put back on our micro spikes and it's not that bad with poles and micro spikes. So I would just recommend bringing those even if it's in the middle of summer with no snow. We came way up this. We went down this ridge, traversed over, and then we've been going down this. And the entire time on coming down Bross, we can see the parking lot, but it doesn't look like it's getting any closer. So what was your favorite mountain?
Democrat had insane views.
Yeah.
I like Democrat this morning.
Yeah.
And Lincoln had a fun little, like, sharp kind of thing that we got to go on to. So they were all amazing.
Yeah.
All incredible views.
She stole my answer because that was pretty much word for word I was gonna say. Democrats' views and Lincoln's little ridge.
Oh, and Kevin stepped on my sunglasses. They broke them.
I did sadly break her Ray-Bans, but we already went through that and I'm gonna replace those. We just drove 2 hours and our feet and legs feel like jello. We're gonna crush some Qdoba. But yeah, it was like 8 miles, 3,400 feet. Most of the hike was at 13,000 feet. It was really gnarly, but it's so cool to be able to, you know, say we did 4 14ers in a day. So thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.